something White's become really good at.
To the inside. And finished off by Williamson.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Queen after the basket by Boston. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with this transition buckets.
Here's Queen. And the layup is good. Queen's got 6.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So both teams changing it up here. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for Boston. 4-point game. And Jose Alvarado is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brown feeling out a bit. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Assisted.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Queen can't get it to go. Back to White. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The kick out to Poole. Pass to Queen. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Minot. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
It's stolen by White. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. New Orleans on top, leading by just 2.
The Pelicans, 53.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Boston trail. Up top, Brown. To tie it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Pass to Nisi. And another turnover here by New Orleans. Outside, White. Here he goes. The steal. Here's Fears. Out left to the wing. Pass to Poole. Sinks the 15-footer.
How about the execution out of that pick and roll as Poole calls his own number?
Boucher the screen. Out to White to take the lead. Not going to go that time. New Orleans in the lead. Poole outside. Here's Messi. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown right side. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Second personal foul.
Brown no good on the free throw.
A talented scorer and versatile defender. The athletic Brown is a vital piece for this team.
To take the lead. Boston again missing. Pass to Queen. Down low. Brown outside. Now here's Boucher. Jacks up a three. Cash money. Brown with the train. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. They grabbed their own miss. Boston leading by 3. Brown outside. To the middle. Here's Queta. The layup off target. On offense, here are the Pelicans. To the paint. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Assist.
Oh, my goodness. We can feel those Zion dunks over here.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Celtics making a change here. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Yeah, they need to figure out a way to stop him. Perhaps a scheme shift. I'm not sure.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Inside. A kick out to Simons. Takes it inside. Here's Queta. No good with the layup. The Pelicans trail. Here's Williamson. New Orleans moving it around. To the inside. Sweet move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, that's Zion showing he understands the subtleties of the game as well. Using the pump fake really well there.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. He hits the second from the line.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Brown outside. Puts it up from 15. He nails the jump shot.
And that's good decision-making by Brown in the pick and roll. He'll make the right read more often than not.
Boom! No luck that time on a shot that would have put him on top. Ooh, it hurts. White. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Celtics leading by 4. Brown, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
4 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution.
Pelicans trail by 4. Fears with it. Jacks up a 3. He drills the 3.
Big moment. They trusted him, and Fears delivers.
Williamson. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Outside Simons. Brown right side. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Well, you have to appreciate a high-octane player like Anthony Simons. He runs the floor and just outworks other guys every chance he gets.
Here's Brown. Fires from 14. With the clock winding down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
And that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And Simons, here we go.
A massive make by Simons, proving he can deliver in a crucial moment.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game. Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Brown outside. White outside. It's good. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was